Welcome back to Central Coast Now's Home Improvement Television Show. I am here today with Chuck Winkles, president of New Life Bath and Kitchen. We are here to see his showroom. He's got some great products here and he's going to share more with us.
Thanks, Susie. Typically when somebody comes in, we show them what our selections are, tile selections, cabinetry. We also have Ashley, our designer, can show what their kitchen would look like in 3D, which is really a cool thing to have.
Great for visualizing. That's really a great tool. And you have mentioned, I know that you do the complete remodels, all cabinets, floor to ceiling, all of it. You also have mentioned that you do refacing, and I don't really understand that. We have a sample here. Can you
let me show
us?
you, Susie. Typically, if they didn't want to demolish their kitchen, they just wanted to spruce up their cabinets. This is a great way to do it because we take the old sand down the old face frame, we put on a piece of wood here, take the old door off, put on a new hinge, and put on a door, and obviously a new piece of plywood finished, and they look like brand new cabinets without totally demolishing the kitchen. And that's a great value, but why don't we go check out the remodel we just did?
I love to see remodels. Can't wait to see it, Chuck. Thank you. Hello viewers, welcome back. I'm Susie and I'm here today in a beautifully remodeled kitchen by New Life Bath and Kitchen. This is Chuck Winkles, president of New Life, and this is Ashley Loy. She is the designer on this project and many projects with New Life. We're going to give you a quick overview, show you some before shots, let the two of them describe this project to you, and then we'll get into more detail so that we can become more educated and know what the options are with New Life and kitchen remodel. This is Chuck. Chuck, if you would like to give us that quick.
Sure. When the customer came into us, obviously she had a tired kitchen and it had ugly written all over it, and she wanted to upgrade her kitchen, make it larger. And so some of the concerns that she had, we both listened to. Ashley, why don't you tell us a little bit about what those concerns were and how we were able to accommodate her?
So basically she had two rooms, a den and a kitchen adjacent to one another, and she had a wall separating them that was had the ability of being removed. So we took out that wall and increased the size of the room to make it more of a great room. So the kitchen is incorporated in a living space environment.
One of the things we also did is we were able to move the stove that was on against the wall, and we put it in the island, and that way it created just more space, more convenience for cooking.
We put in a nice granite countertop, and they were looking to go with like a green accent, so they chose a green granite. And in the backsplash we installed natural stone tile with a metal decor.
Beautiful.
That kind of ties in that green color once again.
It does.
One of the really important things in a remodel is the cabinets. The cabinets are one of the most expensive things in a remodel, and so having a really quality cabinet is really important. And these cabinets are from Show Place from South Dakota. This is a shaker style door with cherry wood. It has a catalyzed conversion baked on. So the finish is done in the factory, and it actually has a lifetime warranty on the finish, on the boxes, on the doors, on the hinges. So a great quality, has the full extension pull-outs with the soft close. So the client really loves that. Typically our clients love that feature.
That is such a nice feature. Great. So you, all the way from the ceiling down to the flooring, wall removal, windows, doors, but the complete remodel is all under your direction.
Completion. Like this home, we pretty much remove walls, move windows, doors, floored throughout the house, and we were done in over a month, like 6 weeks.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Because we're here every day.
Right. And you can manage the situation and not have things get off track because of other people's work not getting done on time.
Yeah. And customers love that.
And Chuck, how would our viewers get in contact with you and get started on the conversation about remodel?
Great question, Susie. Our showroom is located at 1111 South Broadway, Suite 101, just past Stoll.
All right.
And they can come in and see what our design process is and see if that's a fit for them. As well, we also running a special, $1,000 off a complete kitchen remodel.
Really?
$500 off bathroom.
Wow, cool, now. That's
so
great.
They can visit us on our website at newlifehi.com or contact us by phone 937-9836.
Great. Well, viewers, you got it there. You can go to the website, give them a call, and Chuck will be happy, and Ashley will be happy to discuss your project and make your dreams come true like they have for this client here.
Welcome to our showroom. My name is Chuck Winkles. I'm the president of New Life Bath and Kitchen. We specialize in complete kitchen and bath remodeling from design to completion. Our customers love the fact that we do everything in-house. In our showroom, you will find cabinetry, countertops, tile selections, safe bathing solutions, walk-in tubs. Talk to Ashley, our designer, or myself, and allow us to make your remodeling dreams come true. Check out our special on our website at newlifehi.com or give us a call at 937-9836.
Welcome to Beach House Wood Design's new Arroyo Grande showroom, where we're still featuring our unfinished furniture, wood cabinetry, repurposing, and consignment furniture.
Good wood and good design just feels good.
And lots of kids' furniture also.
We can design and build any custom furniture or cabinetry for you. We can even put in pocket doors for you.
Boo!
Oh, Presley! Beach House, good wood furniture, custom cabinetry, and design. Hello, Kame.
Hi, Susie.
I am so excited to be here and bring the viewers in. You know how much I love Chameleon Home and you. And so we came by today so that you could tell us about all the changes that are going on here.
Well, we always have new fabrics coming in daily.
Right.
We have a selection of over 450 decorator fabrics in stock. We also have our on-site workroom for custom valances, cornice boxes, drapes, curtains. We make pillows, bedding, headboards, just about anything. And we have what's new at Chameleon is we now do reupholstery as well.
And how did you come up with Chameleon Home? I've always been curious about that.
Well, that's what I'm dying to tell you. So come on this way and I'll show you.
Great, look forward to that.
Well, our Chameleon story starts about 23 years ago. I was newly divorced. I bought my own little house and I painted everything purple inside and out. And then a few months later, I met a very handsome neighbor, and we decided to get married and move in together. And that's when the problem started, because he said, I'm not going to live with that purple. And I said, I'm not going to compromise. We'll make slip covers for the furniture. And he said, I'm not going to have sloppy slip covers like my grandmother, like my mother had. So I sold my purple house, and a few years later, I developed what is come to be known Chameleon Fine Furniture.
Beautiful.
And this does not look like a slipcover, does it?
No, this is not. Is it really?
It is.
Covered?
And the reason why it doesn't look like a slipcover is because we build the furniture from scratch in a very special way. And one of the things we do is a separate spring unit. And the reason why we did this is because we never have to rip up your furniture to fix a spring if it starts to weaken or break or pop. And the real reason we did this was so you can access this special bar and just remove the Velcro brand Velcro.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Okay, and the other secret that nobody else has is a gusset here in the cover and extra deep tuck-in areas here in the frame itself. And that's why it gives a perfectly contoured seam, and you just reattach the Velcro and you're all set for an entirely different look, or throw this in the wash.
Wow. It looks perfect. It's beautiful. And it's making me think about the multiple covers you could have, possibly
Exactly,
for
for the
spring or fall
seasons,
or...
his and hers, everything. We have over 9 styles in our line right now, and we also have the capability of customizing or making any style that you want, because we actually make the furniture right here in our factory, right in the back of our barn.
Wow. And you can make sizes, small? You've got different sizes?
Every style comes in all the different sizes. Chair, love seat, mid-size, apartment size, sofas, sectionals, hide-a-beds. We do just about everything.
Wow.
So come on, I'll show you the factory.
All right.
Our workroom is the factory for our Chameleon Fine Furniture line, as well as reupholstery work and custom cornice boxes, upholstered headboards, just about anything that's made with fabric. We have a great team of experienced professionals that can make and customize just about anything for your home. Susie, at Chameleon, we love showing customers how they can create options in their home so they're never stuck with just one look. And we have our very special design formula, and I want you to play my little game with me.
Okay.
Just go ahead and select any one of these pillow covers that you like.
Okay. I like lots. How about this?
Oh, okay. This one. I don't like this at all, and I'm going to choose my favorite fabric. So how we do this at Chameleon is I'm going to show you how the two of us could share a space and each have our own personalities. These are very different. What we do is we ask our clients to find a fabric they love first with more than 3 colors, to not think about where it's going to be used in the home. And we help you find what we call a bridge color, and that's one color that works with both of these. And so in this case, it's the mouse gray. We use this bridge color in places that don't change. So the upholstered headboard, the Euro shams, the piping on the pillows, and of course the custom fitted bed skirt. And you're going to be my Vanna White, and I'm going to show you how we can just change this one body pillow and have a completely different look in our bedroom. Look how fresh and contemporary that is. And I'm old-fashioned, I love vintage, and I love red, and just look how wonderful this is too. And actually all of these pillowcases are designed to work with this particular bridge fabric, but look this, now we have a very traditional look.
Great.
Here's another shabby chic look with ruffles that we added, and look how fresh and wonderful. We have classes on how to make your own duvets and bed skirts, and we make all of these headboards whatever style or size you like right here in our own factory.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much, Susie, for coming today.
Thank you, Cami. I really enjoyed it. Would you mind reminding the viewers of how they can get in touch with you or your location?
Yes. We're located in the Arroyo Grande Village at 415 East Branch, at the end of the village in the big brown barn. Our website is chameleonstyle.com, and you'll love your visit. Take a look at this fabric.
Oh my
Susie.
God. I love it.
There's so much more that we can show you on ways that you can affordably change and make little changes in your home. And I want all of our viewers to come in and get power pillowed by one of our sales associates. You won't forget the experience.
Smith's Alarms and Electronics is your local alarm company specializing in security systems, installations, and home theater electronics. Whether it's commercial or residential, Smith's Alarms' highly trained staff is dedicated to making you and your family feel safe and secure. Our systems allow you to monitor your security cameras from your smartphone, and if you forget to set your alarm, it will notify you.
No job is too small or too big. Smith's Alarms and Electronics, family owned and keeping it local.
Hello, welcome to Beach House Wood Designs. I'm Grover.
And I'm Susie. We've added to our unfinished furniture, custom and consignment, repurposing furniture. We love to take the old furniture and make it into a whole new function with a whole new style. Today we're going to show you in 5 minutes how to repurpose an old piece of furniture that we admire, and we're going to show you how to do that. So what do you do with these old TV units for those big TVs we don't have anymore? I've been looking at this one, and I think this one will make the perfect child's reading center for my granddaughter. I'm going to put a window in here. I'm going to put chalkboard, cushion. You just wait. I'm going to show you every step of this process, and you're going to love this unit when we're done, and so will my granddaughter. Starting with the details of our reading nook that we're going to be working on here, we're going to start with a cushion, which I had cut to our size, 3-inch thick. I found this vintage fabric that I love, so this is going to be the color palette we're going to work with. I will build a cover for this. I will also make some throw pillows, so it would be nice and comfy. And then in the back, I would like to hang this old wood window with the background of this fabric, another vintage fabric, which I will create here a book storage. So we can have a nice book display hanging in the back of the TV unit, which is now going to be our reading nook. So the thing here is to choose the right color. We have lots of colors available in our milk paints or any Sherwin-Williams color. I think the best color for this unit, and one of my favorites from our milk paint line, is buttermilk yellow. This yellow goes perfectly with all of our colors. We're going to step over there now and get started painting our unit yellow with sponge brush. Let me show you how. This side I will be taping off to do the chalk paint on the inside inset panel of this door. The back side, this side, I'm going to have an inset panel that will have a bulletin board on here. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this frame and get it ready for those insets. And it's real easy. It's like spreading butter on toast. Milk paint on and just spread it.
Looks like you forgot to break for lunch again.
You know I did. I always forget. When I get into a project, I just forget to eat. Thank you. Where's yours?
I'm gonna go get it now.
Come join me, let's eat. 25 years, he makes sure I get fed and I make sure the projects get done. Now what we're gonna do here is we have got the back side of our door. We're gonna tape this off and spray on the chalkboard in the insert of this. I'm gonna go ahead and tape it off and not paint these doors yet because this will overspray. So I wanna make sure I get this paint on before I get the yellow on. All it is just take your tape, line it up, and cover the entire space that you do not want this overspray on. It will take usually 3 coats and 2 hours drying in between coats. And there we are. 2 coats of buttermilk yellow paint, 2 layers of sanding with your sand pad that you started with. Now it's a nice fine 600 grit sand pad that makes it nice and smooth. We've got everything on, doors on, got a few details to add now so that we can make this special unit a very special place for a very special little girl. So we're going to reveal now that chalkboard paint that we started with underneath here. That was a total of 3 coats that we put on. And voila, there it is. And on the back side of the chalkboard, which will be the exterior, I've created a little memento board. This is with fabrics and ribbon and tacks. Now how we did this, I did this, is started with a little piece of luan, cut it to fit the insert of this door, and then covered that luan with fabric, used the carpet tape here, rhino grip, put that down on the door, which adhered this to it. It also adhered the fabric to the luan board. Then ran the ribbons, attached those also with the carpet tape, and then the tacks holds everything in place. Now we've put our door on here with our little memory pieces on front. Inside is the chalkboard, so the little ones can play school maybe. Some book storage here. They can also hit this little light up here, which will help them to see better. Then over here we have created our reading nook. A 3-inch foam cushion that I covered with vintage fabric. I also made 2 accent pillows that all came from the color palette of this vintage. Behind us here is a window that I made as a book display. So this is an old window. I covered an 1/8-inch luan board with fabric on the back. Put a little frame in the front so that the books don't fall out. And we're going to display books here. It's very comfy. And they are sitting up very nicely. In addition, in here, I also put some lights in. So there will be plenty of reading light. Oh, sure, Monty, I will be there, said Grover. I think tomorrow will be a better day.
The end.
This is Presley. She's joined us. This is her special space. What do you think of your new special space, Presley?
I love it.
Yes.
Thank you, Nana.
You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us on our show today. You can go to our website or you can go to our Facebook and we will show you all the details of this particular project. I do welcome you to please send me pictures. Come on in, show me things that you have, you're wondering what you can do with. It's amazing the things that we can come up with together. We also do have workshops every month and that also is on our website for our schedules. Because good wood and good design just feels good. And we are here today with John from Benjoy Nursery out here on Lopez Drive in Arroyo Grande. John, can you tell us about Benjoy Nursery?
We started Benjoy Nursery about 14 years ago. It's a family nursery. We grow our plants here in the Central Coast and they have a high survivability because of their being grown right here. Another thing is that because we start and grow all our own plants, we can sell them for less than most people. They're just grown right here and we don't have to buy them and sell them.
Great. And what's coming up here in the fall? Is there
In the fall is a busy time. The builders are getting finished, so we're out on job sites a lot delivering plants. And then a lot of people are getting ready to plant because of the rains that are coming. And the best time to get stuff in the ground is in the fall. When the rains come, that'll really help the plant spread its roots underground.
great? And you sell what kind of trees? I know you have a lot of trees.
Well, we sell lots of landscapers. So anything you see in a yard, we probably grow it. And the builders buy from us. Also, we are open to homeowners. We don't exclude anybody. They can come out. A lot of times I help the homeowners choose the plants they need, and often, usually 2 or 3 days a week, I'm going to somebody's house to take a look at it so that I have a really good idea of what they need.
Great. And what kind of trees do you usually, do customers usually want? Is there...
Well, you know, a lot of people want to block off neighbors. You know, I wish the world were a friendlier place, but I sell a lot of hedges and a lot of screening trees. And but right now, what we're doing is we're getting ready for the fruit tree season. And the fruit trees usually show up in January, and we specialize in those throughout the winter season. Another thing is that, unlike most stores where you see a tree, the thing will be about the size of your pinky. A lot of my customers want larger trees. They don't want to wait. And so we only obtain the largest trees possible, inch caliper, 1.5 inches. As a matter of fact, I have one here. You can see how much bigger this is than anything that you'll see at most of the retail stores.
That's a thick base stalk.
Nice thick tree. It's 8 feet tall in the ground, and they're guaranteed. I guarantee everything. If somehow you manage to kill a bare root tree, which is difficult, I'll replace it or give you back your money.
So how do I get a fruit tree?
Well, you can go to our website and download the order form and send that in.
Great.
Or you can just come by the nursery and we'll be happy to give you one.
Great. And there's a special in January of delivery also, you mentioned.
Yeah, we have free delivery when the fruit trees come in January, and we deliver from Paso Robles to Santa Ynez.
Great. Well, thank you, John, for your time. We really appreciate it. You have a beautiful nursery here.
Come back anytime. Thank you.
Thank you.
So here I am with Gretza of Chic Interiors out of Santa Maria, and she is actually the person that made this all happen. And when I say that, basically what happened is I attended a network meeting in Santa Maria, and there was a drawing that she was offering there at her table, and we won a room makeover. And so why not make it a mini office makeover? And that's exactly what we did. So we've had fun with it. And first, I just wanted to thank you so much for everything you contributed to the mini office makeover here for Noble Productions. But secondly, you know, I wanted to tell the viewers a little bit more about the color scheme that you chose for us and how you go about determining that.
Well, first of all, this was a kind of a hard one. We had to keep within the carpet because the carpet couldn't be removed. Then I picked out the color according to the carpet, and then we went from there.
And as far as when you reference the carpet, and I don't know that we'll be able to show that shot, but the carpet is a very deep green. So, you know, I know one of the first things when she came in, we knew immediately we were going to be very limited to what we would be able to select. But if you look at the before and after pictures, you can clearly see what a great job she did in determining the right color scheme for our office. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the furniture, the pieces that you chose for the makeover, the artwork, you know, that kind of thing. Why don't you kind of talk us through each of those pieces?
Well, I figured that you needed some seating areas, so I picked out a couple of chairs in the brown tones. I also picked out some artwork, and the artwork worked in with the rug and the drapery. I picked out an armoire, and it was in the brown tones, and it worked out great for the space. On top of the armoire, we kind of had to make it soft, so we put some decorative items up there. And then the little table in the center, it needed some lighting and some kind of an inviting feel. So we put a little table and a lamp on top of it, so it kind of made it all work out.
And it made it work, definitely. You can see that for yourselves. Tell the viewers if they're interested in maybe having you come out and take a look at, you know, whether it's a room, an office, you know, a whole house. How would they go about getting a hold of you and maybe looking at some of the other work that you have?
They can go on my website, chicinteriorsinc.com, and also they can give me a call. I can come out to their house, home, business, anything that has to do with an interior, and we can set up a free appointment. You can call me at 805-448-6570 or go on my website, www.chicinteriorsinc.com, and we can get together and, have fun and do rooms together.
And it is fun. It's so much fun. So thank you so much again, Gretza. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, so here I am with Susie, and they did an absolutely amazing job on the armoire and the desk that they did for the mini office makeover. So we're actually here looking at one as far as what we started with, or what they started with rather.
So what we've done is we've taken this great wood furniture here, solid, this is probably 200 pound armoire, probably heavy, and taken the doors off, sanded back some of the finish on this, although we wanted that dark, old, Noble Productions look. So here's our door. I have pre-sanded some of it. I went ahead and left some of the detail in here because I'm frankly going to be filling it in with the glaze anyway. But I just want to get a nice smooth finish on here. So what I'm going to do is show you how we apply the stain with a paintbrush and wipe off with a rag. It's a very easy process. Get it down into all the cracks and crevices, fill it in. It is a water-based product, so it dries fairly quickly, so you don't want to commit yourself to too big of a space before you turn right around and wipe the stain off. You get your rag down in the edges and pull, and you can pull the stain out. Now, this has got some great detail in the door, so it's okay if it's hanging up there in the edges. That's actually a good thing, and we want that. The next step is to put a glaze on, which will give you more depth in your edges and the details. And in this case, we want to bring back that light brown color. The glaze is a great product. It is basically like a clear coat with some color in it, so it's translucent, so you can see through it. So I'm going to put a little bit here on this side so you can see how it transforms. I have used it as stain before with no other color under it, or sometimes we will put it over the stain. So again, you just try to wipe off in a nice smooth line, going from one end to the other end. And I think all the pieces turned out just great. We had nice finishes and cleaned up the little blurps that this old piece had, and now it has a new life in your office.
Yeah, and it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, you'll be able to see that in the pictures that we're going to show here. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate what you did for Noble Productions. Our office looks absolutely amazing. And so if you have an opportunity, please make sure that you come here, check them out. They have great classes, and I'm sure everyone out there could appreciate refinishing your own, and it's inexpensive. I mean, we're all kind of looking for that right now anyway, so have some fun with it. And Susie and Grover are the best. I can't say anymore, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Valerie.